और मजहबी उमूर में भरपूर किरदार।
Quick thank you to the crew on duty today here at Fire Station 30, serving Cerritos and surrounding cities under the leadership of Captain Wood and Captain Swingle. They're out here putting it on the line every day for the citizens. So big thank you to them, and big thank you to the CSL, LaFonda Riggins, for assisting and facilitating this and making this all happen. So thank you to her. Today's event, press conference, is very important and very generous. As a first responder, you think about having appropriate PPEs or safety gear. This definitely falls into that. So today is a very special occasion, and we're very appreciative. I'd like to go ahead and start and introduce the Mayor of Artesia, Mr. Ali Taj.
Good morning, everyone, and greetings to all. Thank you so very much all for coming today. This is, just like Captain Harrelson said, it's a very important event, especially during these times. I'm very honored to be here with you, all of you. And I also want to start by introducing my council colleagues who are present. First of all, please raise your hand, Mayor Pro Tem Trevino. Councilwoman Melissa Ramoso. I also have Councilman Tony Lima. I also have a Commissioner, Pat Patnaik, joining from City of Cerritos. I want to take a minute to extend my sincere and a big thanks to Pakistan American Chamber of Commerce, who are here to donate 100,000 masks and well over 10,000 sanitizers. Just a little story, this conversation between Mr. Waqar Ali Khan and his wife, Fatima, we started this conversation about a few weeks ago. And Mr. Waqar Ali Khan and Mrs. Fatima has actually stepped up to not only donate this today, but they have donated across the county as well as to City of Artesia, well over 1 million masks. I want to thank you for really stepping up to do this. I also want to extend my sincere thanks to Chief Osby, who's here today. Let's give him a big round of applause. And he's here given everything what is going on in county, across Orange County and across the state. So thank you very much, Chief, for being here and being present at this very important press conference and this very important event. I also want to take a minute to thank, a big thank you to the fire station, Local 30. Let's give a big round of applause to all of these guys here. So once again, thank you so all very much for being here. We look forward to, earlier, Waqar Khan said that this is not the start for our fire workers. This is just the beginning. So I'm going to hold off to your comments. 100,000 is just a start. So thank you. Let's do more. Thank you very much. And with that, I'm going to invite Mr. Waqar Ali Khan, the chairman of Pakistan American Chamber of Commerce, to say a few words. Please come up to the stage.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And good morning, Mr. Azmi. You are the great person. And today, on behalf of my board of directors, Pakistan American Chamber of Commerce, and the task force of the coronavirus, we are all here today, and we are working since the COVID hit the America, and we started donating the mask and hand sanitizer to the sheriff, to NAPD, to hospitals, but let me tell you, every day I got a call from Pakistan. Hey, what's happening? There is a fire in California. Are you okay? Yes, we are in the safe hand. Mr. Osby is working greatly. His force working greatly. And today, I'm really very proud that we are donating 100,000 masks. The organization worked a lot. You are really putting us on a safe haven. You know, the California is the place where all the time the fire and fire and fire, and they put their life on line and they save the people of California. And we salute you. We salute you on behalf of the Pakistani American community, Pakistan Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, Task Force, and thank you very much, Mayor Taj, that you provided this opportunity. And we are here today. And once again, we are there for you all the time. This is the first very small token of the donation, 100,000 masks, but we have more masks, more hand sanitizer. You asked for it, we ready for it, and thank you very much, Fatma Khan, that you coordinated very nicely. And my team, Jamal Khaja, Mr. Zubair, our President, Mr. Fawad, Mr. Fawad. Mr. Fawad is President of Pakistan Chamber of Commerce, and he is next door in the Wallis Bank President. And thank you very much, Mr. Osby, giving this opportunity. And you are true America. God bless America. God bless Pakistan. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you so much. First of all, I'd like to thank the fire department and the chief, Mr. Oxy. Thank you so much for allowing us, and all the sponsors and the donors, the Serene and the mass donors. We believe in giving back to the community. Whatever we get from the community, we believe in giving back to the community, and we really want to thank especially the first responders during this COVID times, the way you guys have responded and trying to protect us and trying to help us. It's really commendable and really appreciated. So thank you so much. Really appreciate all the hard work you guys are doing. And this is just a small token, and this will continue. Pakistan American Chamber of Commerce and with LA Task Force has been involved in giving back to the community, and this is our goal. We'll be doing this, and this is just a beginning. So thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for everyone. Mr. Wakal Bhai invite me here. And in the future, if you need more, you guys anything, mask or sanitizer, I can help you out also. Thank you very much.
I'd like to extend our deepest gratitude to our respected councilmen, Pakistan Consulate, Chamber of Commerce, our esteemed Mayor Mr. Taj, and the City of Artesia, and most importantly, Chief Osby, and the entire LA County Fire Department who risked their lives to keep us all safe. Thank you for giving us the opportunity for doing something back for our community. We don't get to say this as often as we'd like to, but we thank you, we appreciate you, and God bless the United States, God bless Pakistan. Thank you.
Good morning to all of you. On behalf of the Consulate Journal of Pakistan, especially Consul General Mr. Jabbar Mehwan, who could not make it today, I would like to extend our great gratitude to Pakistan American Chamber of Commerce, Mayor Taj, Fire Chief Osby, for arranging this event, and especially Pakistan American Chamber of Commerce for arranging this donation for the first responders. And we are very much grateful to the Pakistani American community for bonding, for making this great bondage between these two communities. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Ali Taj. Before I bring up Chief Osby, I'd like to have the on-duty Quint crew come on up as we formally receive this generous donation of masks and sanitizers. I'd also like to thank Assistant Chief Pat Arrett, Battalion Chief Al Yanagasawa for their continued support. This is definitely a group effort in what we do on a day in and day out basis. So that continued support has been incredible. So as the gentlemen behind me get themselves lined up here to formally receive this. At this time, I'd like to introduce and bring up the Chief of Los Angeles County Fire Department, Fire Chief Daryl L. Osby.
Well, good morning. As mentioned earlier, my name is Daryl Osby, and I'm the Fire Chief of the Los Angeles County Fire Department. And on behalf of the personnel here at Fire Station 30, I would like to welcome you to Fire Station 30. This fire station also proudly serves the city of Artesia. It's definitely an honor for me to stand here today, personally, professionally, on behalf of the Los Angeles County Fire Department to accept this this donation of these masks and hand sanitizers. And before I go further, I'd just like to thank a couple of special people. Some of them spoke before, but just the Pakistan Commercial Council, the CEO of Rex International, CEO of Ultimo Fashion, president of Serene Clean Pure LLC, and then actually the Pakistan American Chamber of Commerce here, and also the mayor of Artesia, where the city and we have a long-standing relationship. So I want to thank you for your support. I want to just thank the chamber and all the people associated. I had a chance to speak to the CEO of the Pakistan Bank for this donation. It's truly admirable that you are partnering with the Los Angeles County Fire Department as it relates to life and safety. Our primary goal is the life and safety and protection of property here in this region and throughout the county of Los Angeles. And we respond in over 1,200 calls a day as it relates to our commitment in this region. And as we all know, in the early stages of COVID-19, it was very challenging and difficult to get facial coverings and hand sanitizer. So we are extremely grateful that you are helping us maintain our mission as it relates to saving lives in the county of Los Angeles. Just a quick synopsis. Our department, in addition to Fire Station 130, we operated out of over 170 fire stations throughout the county of Los Angeles, serving 4.1 million people. So not only are you helping the firefighters here, but you're helping firefighters throughout the county of Los Angeles to maintain that mission. So in conclusion, I would just say on behalf of my department, and we have over 5,000 members of our department, over 3,000 are first responders, about a little over 1,000 are business operations personnel. But even if you're not out responding, we're all required, as you can see here in this audience, to practice social distancing and facial covering. So not only are you helping our first responders save lives, but you're helping our department stay healthy. And we can't provide a service if we're not healthy. So in conclusion, thank you very much. We're extremely grateful, and we will make sure that these masks and hand sanitizers go to good use. So thank you again.
Thank you for giving an opportunity to help you out. And you are helping the California, the people here this long time. Hard job, fighting with a hard stuff, and we all salute you. And we are there for you anytime, anything you need. We are there for you. We are there for the fire department.
40, 50 hours non-stop without a break, without rest. And this is really, we really appreciate it. It's a lot of hard work with heavy equipment and all that, handling the fire. We know when we have a little fire somewhere, we panic. So I don't know how you guys do it, but really we salute your organization.
I just wanted to say on behalf of the department, thank you again. These masks and hand sanitizers will be well used. We want to thank the firefighters.
So today I'm very honored, very touched about your presence here and acceptance of the 100,000 masks. What do you want to say?
Well, my name is Daryl Osby, Fire Chief of the Los Angeles County Fire Department. I would like to thank the Pakistani and Chamber of Commerce, the consular, the business officials, the city of Artesia. We're truly grateful to receive 100,000 facial covering masks and the hand sanitizers. As you know, our firefighters and paramedics put their lives on the line each and every day to help and protect the lives of others. So these masks will help keep them safe and allow them to execute their mission. So we are truly grateful in relation to the donation.
So you say some message to the Pakistani American community live in America?
I would just like to say to the Pakistani American community that resides here that we are your fire department. We are your neighbor. We are here for you. So anytime there's an emergency, we're here to respond to put our lives on the line. If there's anything that we need to do in the community as it relates to public education or outreach or collaboration on any community program, that we are your fire service for your community here, and we're here to work with you, and we're part of your family. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Osby, for your acceptance of our mask.
Okay.
God bless you. God bless America.
Okay, thank you again.
Thank you. I am Mr. Atif Aziz. He's a commercial counselor in Los Angeles Consulate Office. He's there today, presence to really donate the sword and recognize the Pakistan American Chamber of Commerce. What do you think that? What's your take on that about the Pakistan American Chamber of Commerce role? You already be recognized by your foreign minister. So what's your take on it?
So Pakistan American Chamber of Commerce is a wonderful organization based in Artesia. Mr. Bakar Ali Khan, the patron-in-chief, they are doing a wonderful and amazing job, especially in fostering the trade relation between Pakistan and USA, and they are very activists, also very much on the front of the Pakistan-American relationships, especially on the level of the community. They are active in mobilizing the community whenever the situation arises, especially in the COVID days. They are coordinating with the donors in organizing masks and sanitizers, and they are very much, and their role is very much appreciated by the Consulate General of Pakistan, and we are partnering with them also. We also had some investment webinar we organized jointly, sir. So you are doing a great job, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Atif. Thank you. What is your opinion today?
Oh, this is a wonderful event, and thank you so much for your kindness and your generosity. This will help our firefighters and the LA County firefighters in general. So thank you so much for this generous donation.
Thank you very much. Our former mayor, very well known personality in city of Artesia. So what's your take on today?
Thank you. I think it's a great contribution to the firefighters. It's a great contribution to the local area, and it's just a good thing that you're doing for everyone. It's everyone profits. It enriches the life of everyone's in this district, and it's just wonderful. Thank you so very much. It's a wonderful idea, and you made it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
He's our great friend all the time. This is our second round in city of Artesia. Third is coming on first. So what do you take on it? What do you say about Chamber of Commerce?
Oh, I think it's a wonderful organization. It's a great opportunity today. And this is just a true example of everybody working together. Doesn't matter. This pandemic is blind when it comes to ethnic, race, religion, gender. It affects everybody. So working together today, this is a tremendous contribution that will help many, many thousands of people do their job. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Taj is city mayor, city of Artesia, is a second-time mayor.
Yes.
Right? And before he associated with the Pakistan American Chamber of Commerce, whatever this organization today, he used to be our Secretary General. And thank you very much for really giving this opportunity and providing opportunity and the connection and the networking with the fire department, this is the world's largest fire department in the whole world. You know that. It's not only LA County Fire Department. So what's your take on it?
I think this is, first of all, I want to thank you for stepping up. I want to thank also your wife, Fatima, who's doing absolutely a fantastic job to put everything together. This is your second event in city of Artesia. You did a food distribution, and your upcoming mask and distribution is going to be on Sunday. So you've given back a lot to the community, to Artesia, and especially to the fire department. So I want to thank you. And you, like you said, this is just a start with fire department.
Yes.
So I want to thank you for this. The entire press is here. This has been just absolutely fantastic event. Thanks for your contribution, bringing everyone together. Thanks for the firefighters who were here, and especially thanks to Chief Osby during this time when there are fires going on.
All over the fire, yes.
So he's
we
here.
are right on the time.
And he is here. He's here to take this message.
Yeah, he's taking his time. Yeah.
So that's a message that how important this event could be for him. So thank you to all. Thank you to the board members who are here. Almost 15 of the board members are here because they want to support this important event. So your leadership is very important, and you've done such a fantastic job, Mr. Khan. So
thank you, Mr. Taj. Thank you very much.
I'd like to say thank you to all the firefighters for giving us a chance to do something back for them. It's always been a one-way street, and everything in life is a two-way street. Please reach out to us for anything at all you guys need. It would be an honor to give back to the community. We really deeply appreciate what you guys do for us.
Yeah, Mr. Durrani, come forward with the hand sanitizer. And these are the people really put their life online, and save us. Thank you very much, folks. We salute you.
Thank you.
Pakistan American Chamber of Commerce always believe in giving back to the community, and that's what our philosophy is. That's what our thought process is, and that's what we'll do it. We have done it before, and we're going to keep doing it, especially in this tough time of COVID. I would like to thank the first responders, the firefighters, how they've been working tirelessly day and night to fight with COVID, to fight with the fire, and keeping us safe. So it's a small token of appreciation and thank you, and we'll keep doing it. This is just a beginning, and we're going to keep doing it whatever we can to support and provide the support to our first responders. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Yusuf Sheikh is not a new man or not a new person for us. His whole family, very traditional entrepreneur and businessman since years, in textile and dyeing, now in hand sanitizer, whatnot. And I'm really proud of him. He is very active participant of the community activity. So what do you feel about today, our role?
It was a great cause, what you guys are doing. It's a great thing. Our community should always come forward and do these things.
Thank you. Both in mashallah, very good event. I met the chief of the fire department. He's a really nice guy. I told him if they need more masks or anything, please let me know. We will help Pakistani community, help all the fire department, and whoever need help, we will be there. Thank you.
Jamal Khaja, you're working with the Corona Task Force long time. You conduct a lot of meetings. Your contribution big time as an entrepreneur, as a president of the Council of Pakistani American Affairs, president of UFPID, and you're former president of Chamber of Commerce. So what do you feel today, what we have done today, and what is the role you see the government of Pakistan here?
You know what, first of all, I want to congratulate the entire fire department, especially the American Chamber of Commerce, the LA COVID Task Force, to put this. Even the thought of doing something with fire department was very timing. Like right now, you can see all around California, people are having with a lot of problems with fire, and these are the true heroes who are taking care of it. And especially for Pakistani Americans, this is a great opportunity, great gesture by all this entire team who have come forward and shown that Pakistani Americans are with you. We have given the message to not only fire department, to the entire American community that this is our home and we are going to take care of our people. So on behalf of entire Pakistani American living here, I want to say great job to the entire LA Task Force team.
नाज़रीन, आज मैं यहाँ पे लॉस एंजलिस की एक बहुत मशहूर सिटी है, सिटी ऑफ आर्टीसिया, जिसके मेयर पाकिस्तानी हैं. आज हमारे साथ डेरल आज़मी थे, जो कि चीफ फायर डिपार्टमेंट के चीफ हैं, और वो अपना टाइम निकाल कर आए एलए काउंटी से, और आज उसको यहाँ पे पाकिस्तान अमेरिकन चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स ने 100,000 मास्क और हैंड सैनिटाइज़र का डोनेशन दिया है टू प्रोटेक्टिंग द पीपल ऑफ द कैलिफोर्निया. let me tell you, this is the one of the largest fire department in the whole world. Okay, and we very proud being in a Pakistani that we are contributing shoulder to shoulder with this department. आज यहाँ पे तकरीबन मेयर ऑफ सिटी ऑफ आर्टिडिया, former mayor of the city आर्टिडिया, entrepreneur, businessman, board of chamber of commerce, टास्क फोर्स, सब ने शिरकत की और आज हम बड़ा प्राउड और बहुत अच्छा महसूस कर रहे हैं। और कौंसलेट जनरल से भी आज जनाब आतिफ अजीज साहब आए, उन्होंने भी आज मिस्टर आजमी को एक तलवार पेश की टू फाइट विद द फायर। वकारिल खान रिपोर्टिंग फ्रॉम सिटी ऑफ आर्टिडिया।
OPTV, आपका अपना चैनल। OPTV की फखरिया पेशकश दुनिया भर में आबाद पाकिस्तानियों की तरक्की और कामरानी पर मबनी प्रोग्राम। पाकिस्तान को तरक्की की राह पर गामजन करने के लिए दुनिया भर में पाकिस्तानी मुतहर्रिक और तैयार। दुनिया भर के मुल्कों में पाकिस्तानी का उनकी तरक्की में हिस्सा देखिए। बैनुल अक़वामी मंजर में पाकिस्तानियों का समाजी, सियासी, तिजारती और मजहबी उमूर में भरपूर किरदार।
हेलो वीवर्स, मैं हूँ कवल लगारी और ला रही हूँ आपके लिए मजेदार सा मैगजीन शो। इस मैगजीन शो में शामिल होंगी फैशन, मेकअप, मॉडलिंग के हवाले से मालूमात। हम बताएंगे कौन सा ड्रेस आप पे सूट करता है और कौन सा मेकअप, और कौन कर रहा है मॉडलिंग की दुनिया में राज। तो देखना मत भूलिएगा हमारा शो लाइफ इज स्टाइल।
OPTV, आपका अपना चैनल। OPTV की फखरिया पेशकश दुनिया भर में आबाद पाकिस्तानियों की तरक्की और कामरानी पर मबनी प्रोग्राम। पाकिस्तान को तरक्की की राह पर गामजन करने के लिए दुनिया भर में पाकिस्तानी मुतहर्रिक और तैयार। दुनिया भर के मुल्कों में पाकिस्तानी का उनकी तरक्की में हिस्सा देखिए। बैनुल अक़वामी मंजर में पाकिस्तानियों का समाजी, सियासी, तिजारती और मजहबी उमूर में भरपूर किरदार। OPTV, आपका अपना चैनल।
नाज़रीन, जैसा जानते हैं कि यूनाइटेड स्टेट ऑफ अमेरिका इज़ ए सुपर पावर, दुनिया की बहुत बड़ी ताकत है और यहाँ पे लातादाद पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन आबाद हैं मुख्तलिफ स्टेट में। ये बहुत बड़ा मुल्क है, इसकी 50 से ज़्यादा स्टेट्स हैं और जहाँ पे पाकिस्तानी मुख्तलिफ शोबा हयात में अपनी कारकर्दगी नुमाया तौर पे अंजाम दे रहे हैं, जिसमें डॉक्टर्स हैं, इंजीनियर्स हैं, बिजनेसमैन हैं, हर शोबा हयात से ताल्लुक़ रखने वाले लोग जो हैं यहाँ पे अमेरिका में रहते हैं। और यहाँ पे कई कौंसल जनरल भी हैं। न्यूयॉर्क का कौंसल जनरल अलग है, ह्यूस्टन का अलग है, लॉस एंजलिस का अलग है और शिकागो का अलग है। और उनके सबके जो हेड हैं वो हैं एम्बेसडर US फॉर पाकिस्तान जनाब हिज एक्सीलेंसी डॉक्टर असद मजीद ख़ान, जो काफ़ी तजर्बेकार हैं। हालिया वो जापान से तबादला होकर आए हैं। इससे पहले वो इंडिया में भी सर्व कर चुके हैं और बहुत ही खूना मश डिप्लोमेट और एम्बेसडर रह चुके हैं। और आजकल अमेरिका में बहुत तेज़ी से मुख्तलिफ़ कम्युनिटी से ये राब्ते में हैं और मुख्तलिफ़ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो है वो एक्टिव हैं मुख्तलिफ़ शहरों में। लॉस एंजलिस में पाकिस्तान अमेरिकन चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स सबसे अव्वल की ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, जिसका आगाज़ 1989 में हुआ था और वो कई मरहलों पे पाकिस्तान की मदद कर चुकी है, जिसमें इन्वेस्टमेंट कॉन्फ्रेंस और चैरिटी प्रोजेक्ट, वेलफेयर प्रोजेक्ट और कोविड के प्रोजेक्ट आगे बढ़ चढ़ कर हिस्सा ले रही है। और ये बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर हैं जो मुख्तलिफ शोबे से ताल्लुक़ रखने वाले हैं। आज उनकी हमने एक मीटिंग रखी है जनाब एम्बेसडर हिज एक्सेलेंसी जनाब असद मजीद खान से, कि तबादला ख्याल करें और ये देखें कि हम पाकिस्तान में किस तरीके से इन्वेस्टमेंट को प्रमोट कर सकते हैं और हम पाकिस्तान की इमेज को, सॉफ्ट इमेज को किस तरह से आगे बढ़ा सकते हैं। इस सिलसिले में ये मीटिंग हुई है जिसमें उनके कमर्शियल काउंसलर और कम्युनिटी काउंसलर भी मौजूद हैं। आइए देखते हैं ये रिपोर्ट।
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Waqar Ali Khan. I'm the founding chair of the Pakistan American Chamber of Commerce. I established Chamber of Commerce in 1989. There was no consul journals here. And then finally, we did a lot of advocacy in Islamabad, in Pakistan, to get us a consulate here. So Mr. Aziz Ahmed Khan is the first consul general of Pakistan here, which I help him out all the way. You know, I travel him all the cities and everything. And finally, we got a consul general here and consulate office. उसके बाद I work almost with every consul general, आसमा अनीसा या तारिक अजीजुद्दीन, जनाब जागमानी जो आजकल पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन में हार्ट में आजकल वो, और इसके बाद इब्ने अब्बास साहब के साथ काम किया, तसव्वुर साहब के साथ काम किया. So chamber is coordinated with every consul general of Pakistan, which is Dr. Khalid Ahmad Saab, which is in Argentina. Nowadays we work with them. When I came from Saudi Arabia, I was lost my job with working with the Jeddah Chamber of Commerce. I was with the chairman, Sheikh Ismail Abu Dawood. You know, I was the director, protocol and editor of the magazine of Jeddah Chamber of Commerce. So I do my services to oncoming delegations to mix and match business. When I migrated in America, so I decided we have to have a Chamber of Commerce, which is the umbrella organization. I gather top-notch Pakistani American businesses and to educate them, okay, we have to have our Chamber of Commerce here. So they decide, okay, and since then we have a very active Chamber of Commerce. Beginning a lot of good people, and the people come and go here. And our first chamber meeting with Mahmood Shah Saab, with the Trade and Commerce Minister. We work with Mr. Namul Haq Saab, chairman of Export Promotion Bureau, and he came many times. He was the chairman of the Board of Revenue, and Mr. Bajwa, with the trade counselor here. He became later a State Bank Governor and Chairman of Revenue. We work with them all, you know. So the purpose, the Pakistan American Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Ambassador, first of all, thank you very much for really spending your valuable time with us. And Shiraz Saab, thank you very much.
Before you introduce the subject today, let me also ask my colleagues to introduce themselves, starting with Azmat, please.
Okay. Yeah, let's have, I would like to know who is who today with us. Go ahead. शिराज साहब अपना तारुफ करा। अच्छा, अस्सलाम वालेकुम
जी, मेरा नाम अजमत महमूद है जी, मैं ट्रेड मिनिस्टर हूँ एम्बेसी ऑफ पाकिस्तान में।
ठीक है। शिराज साहब,
अस्सलाम वालेकुम जी, मेरा नाम शिराज अली है, मैं फर्स्ट सेक्रेटरी हूँ। आई डील विद द कम्युनिटी मैटर्स हियर इन द एम्बेसी।
थैंक यू वेरी मच।
और मैं असद मजीद खान हूँ और मैं पाकिस्तान का एम्बेसडर हूँ।
माशाल्लाह सर, definitely you are one of the thriving and active ambassador for us. The purpose of this is a courtesy call on His Excellency the Ambassador Janab Dr. Asad Majid Khan Saab, okay, to introduce our board, and they already introduced, and then we have to tell what we have done. But let me tell you the top agenda. About 3 weeks ago, I had a Zoom meeting with the top CEOs of America, which is Pakistani Americans, which is on East Coast, West Coast, Midwest. They all gathered on Zoom meeting. The purpose of this was Zoom meeting to invest and take interest in Pakistan. Okay. And they come all very positive, and they were very, very big businessmen, and they really spare almost 1.5 hours with us in a Zoom meeting with the Chamber of Commerce, and the meeting lost about 1.5 and 2 hours. And everybody shown interest in Pakistan. Somebody shown interest in health. Somebody shown health building the big product in Pakistan, making electric distribution system in Pakistan, agriculture in Pakistan. So it's a multinational. Then Khalid Raza, the former chief tech of Cisco, he recently sold his company $610 million, and he's interested in Pakistan in IT base. So they all put together businessmen. They are interested to really work with Pakistan very closely. Uh, so after that, the one thing come in the table in the end of the meeting, we have to go Pakistan. We go in the form of delegation to Pakistan and meet the PM, meet the investment minister, meet the trading ministers, visit the Pakistan area, see that their industrial setup, see that their civic setup, कि हम किस तरह से काम कर सकते हैं पाकिस्तान में. So we plan a delegation. We want to go in sometime in March, starting from 21st to 28th. That's our whole plan to go Pakistan, and we want that the embassy of Pakistan or all the consul generals coordinate in this meeting. So because people going from Chicago, New York, Boston, Texas, Silicon Valley, Los Angeles, all these people gathering and they want to go and see the opportunity and possibility of investing Pakistan or doing joint venture or any other project open for overseas Pakistani. This is the top agenda today. The second, my agenda is, as California, West Coast is the fifth or sixth largest economy of the world. Okay, and as Silicon Valley is here, and automobile industry as well here, entertainment industry is here, agriculture is here. As I met Governor California, he mentioned that we make more money in tourism than agriculture, although we are the agriculture country here, but they make more money in tourism because they're working with the local diaspora and they're visiting different countries, inviting them to California to visit California. So this is that top agenda, and also we thank you for recognition overseas Pakistani. Thank you very much for recognizing us in COVID-19 our work by the Foreign Minister of Pakistan, and we received award yesterday. Mr. Jabbar presented the award to our board. So that thank you very much, Mr. Majid Khan Saab, took care of these awards, and it is appreciated because it is a piece of paper or the frame, whatever, but it is a huge encouragement what we have done in COVID-19. In COVID-19, we are the number one organization here. I established the COVID task force in here in LA, and we donated LAPD, Sheriff Department, Red Cross, Valley Hospital, and the last we donated 100,000 masks to the LA Fire Department, which is Chief Fire Department, Mr. Daryl. He received then 100,000 masks from us and 10,000 hand sanitizer. So our contribution, we are working on image building, we are working in the trade building, and so that's all agenda. This is all agenda talking point. And we want that we have to really give a maximum exposure to the West Coast because I attend LADA meeting as a media journalist during every period of the ambassador. They invited me. But the thing is that I see the very low participation from the West Coast and California, because California has a lot of hidden, very huge entrepreneur businessmen. The possibility are very good for the Pakistan. So we should get the maximum exposure to the West Coast. West Coast should be taken as East Coast taken important Santa Barbara to San Diego to Seattle to Denver, Colorado to Las Vegas to Silicon Valley to Hollywood industry, and second largest seaport is here, and huge.
Khazab, for this comprehensive roundup of what you do and your expectations and your plans for the future. Economy and economic diplomacy is a very important part of what we do. In fact, it should be a very important part of what we do. and it is a key and very high priority with the government and with the embassy. For me personally, also as someone who has basically worked for many years, on economic and development issues in our system, So, and West Coast, California, is the fifth largest economy in the world, so you don't have to even convince me about the potential and prospects that you have. Obviously, and historically also, when people come to United States, usually, they come to the East Coast. We are trying to shift and bring more balance. And for that reason, in fact, Los Angeles was where we had our first tech summit. And in fact, even the follow-up summit was also planned there. And I was myself planning to come down to the West Coast because this was, I think, Silicon Valley offers the tremendous possibilities and potential. But then I think this past almost 1 year now, unfortunately, been wasted on account of COVID. Wasted in the sense that we've not been able to undertake physical travels, unable to, reach out physically with the companies. But frankly, that has not stopped us from staying in touch. And in some ways, we have actually further upgraded and intensified our outreach. There is not a week that would go by without my reaching out to either the CEO or very senior executives of some of the leading companies in United States, and we've been, I must say, lucky also. It is a kind of a windfall for us that COVID entails less time involvement and it makes it easier for some of the senior executives to spare 30 minutes to get to talk to the ambassador or to the economic team of the embassies and consulates. And for that reason, we've been able to, reach out to a number of companies, and we plan to do that for more. And of course, our diaspora is a very important bridge between Pakistan and United States. And as Prime Minister said it, and this was clearly the consensus or the agreement that came out very clearly during the 3 summit meetings that the Prime Minister and President Trump had in terms of building up and strengthening the investment, business, and trade relationship, and that enhancing trade by 20 times. Now, for that to happen, I think people like yourself will have to come forward. Los Angeles, you mentioned a number of names, and that actually made me feel a little nostalgic because first Consul General Aziz Ahmad Khan was my first boss in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. He was my director. In fact, he was Director General Americas. And I was on the Americas desk in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs when he first came as Consul General to Los Angeles. And he was actually assisted by my batchmate, Imran Ali Siddiqui, who was the first vice consul on the West Coast, when the consulate was established. So I have that personal connection also with your consulate and the history of it. So I agree. We need to have more visits. We do keep you posted, and we do it through our consulate because your primary point of contact is the consulate, and that's the whole scheme that we have because they are very much part of us, because they are an extension of the embassy. So when
Sure, definitely.
we basically reach out to you through our consul general and through our consulates. And whatever events we plan, we do share the details, we do share them through my Twitter account, through the embassy's Twitter account. We do and send out invites individually also, and particularly to the institutions, because I think apart from individuals, for us, these Pakistani institutional entities are important. And I'm glad that you are keen to play a role in promoting trade, and you are planning to undertake a trip to Pakistan. Right now, as you know, unfortunately, things are not looking up. Even in United States, where you had the largest number of COVID infections, more than 140,000, in Pakistan also, unfortunately, the numbers are going up. So what happens to the travel plans is something that we will continue to monitor, and hopefully if things go well, and we are also hearing about the vaccines coming out. I don't know how quickly they would, but if things continue to get better, we would like to work with you. So I think you will have to keep the timing part of it flexible. But having said that, I think what is really important is that you as I was saying, that COVID has in a way brought out some of our strengths. I mean, there is this opportunity also, because unfortunately there were travel advisories on Pakistan, and people were worried and concerned in terms of undertaking travels, but now the travel advisory is in place for everyone. So in that way, COVID has leveled the playing field, and that has opened up this possibility of exploring virtual interaction. So we are not deterred. We did one with the foreign minister the other day. We did with our ambassadors and the foreign minister, talking about economic. We have been in touch with the US-Pakistan Business Council, and we've been organizing conversations also with the economic leadership in Pakistan. So my point is that if you have concrete proposals, if you have specific sectoral interest, and people who have either done feasibilities or those who are keen to look at specific business prospects and possibilities, we will be happy to put you through to people who want to do business with United States. So and so you should not be deterred in any way because of the travel restrictions, and keep organizing these virtual webinars, seminars, investment promotion activities, and we are ourselves relying more on that. So if you want to do that, we'll be happy to work with you. But as things get better, please share those details of who is going to be on the delegation. You can bring it to us through the consulate in Los Angeles, and our team will be working with you in terms of facilitating, depending on what the composition of the delegation is.
Zabardast, thank you very much for giving overview about your role and your contribution. Definitely, we're looking for these issues, the COVID issues, the difficulties traveling. That's why we really give a march, and maybe we can go in a whatever. We're looking how things going good, because the businessman entrepreneur is still traveling to Pakistan. Many businessmen be in Pakistan, though there's the COVID-19 issues. And March, I put March because March is like a very national day and very emotional month for the Pakistani Americans. If they want to go there, they maybe participate in 23rd parade, whatever is taking place or not. The businessmen I spoken, they're all very much really interested, and I will send you all the details, information about their organization, about the company, what they're doing it. And as you know that I did a one healthcare webinar under the leadership of Aisha Ali, which is so-called one of the best rated webinar. उसमें जितने भी healthcare के लोग थे वो आए थे. उसमें उस्मानी भी थी और डॉक्टर सुहेल मसूद, सना खान, टॉप नॉच एंटरप्रेन्योर थे। उनका यही सवाल था कि हम पाकिस्तान में हेल्थ में किस तरीके से मदद कर सकते हैं, क्या वहाँ पे कोई इंश्योरेंस सिस्टम है, क्या वहाँ पे कोई हॉस्पिटलाइजेशन सिस्टम है। बहुत अच्छा आइडिया आया था डॉक्टर सुहेल मसूद की जानिब से कि हमें क्या ज़रूरत है कि हम अस्पताल में मरीजों को रखें, हम उनको घर पे ट्रीट कर सकते हैं, हम घर पे मेडिसिन इन्फ्यूज़ कर सकते हैं और बेड बचा सकते हैं वहाँ पे। देयर सो मेनी वेज टू डू हेल्थ केयर इन पाकिस्तान। तो वो ग्रुप भी इंटरेस्टेड है हेल्थ केयर का वेबिनार जो है, जिसमें जो लोग आए थे कम से कम 15-20 लोग थे इसके अंदर। दे आर आल्सो इंटरेस्टेड टू रियली गो पाकिस्तान। तो व्हाट हम क्या प्लान कर रहे हैं कि हम मिक्स एंड मैच कर रहे हैं कि कुछ ट्रेड एंड कॉमर्स के हों, कुछ आईटी से हों, कुछ हेल्थ केयर से हों। ये चीज थी।
नहीं, बिल्कुल आप what I'm trying to say is that you can start working on that, put together that list, send it to us through the consulate, and we will be happy to look at that. And if things get better, then March is the right time. I am not asking you not, but what I am saying is that you should not be deterred by the traveling constraints and should explore. And if there are any concrete proposals that you have, share with us. And it doesn't have to wait even until March, because clearly, there are a lot of good things happening despite the pressures, COVID-related pressures, in terms of demand suppression, in terms of the growing deficit, reduction in exports. Things are picking up. So our cumulative export expansion is around 7-8%. So even our economy has not contracted as much as we feared it would.